I have a problem. My friend asked me to help build a Minecraft server for his YouTube subscribers. There's just one issue. His network doesn't support port forwarding, which, in theory, should make hosting a public Minecraft server impossible, right? Well, as you can see, somehow, I got it working. This is Minecraft Alpha 1.2.6. Over the last week, I've been building a server for Lukey Does Stuff. Along the way, I ended up solving two networking problems. First, how to make a public server without port forwarding, and second, how to let IPv4 players connect to an IPv6-only Minecraft server without installing a single mod. First issue that I had to solve was getting the server up and running, which, as we can see, is now done. Second issue. His internet only gives him a public IPv6 address, no IPv4 at all. Which is a problem, because most of the internet routers, including your phones, and I would say almost all of your friends' Wi-Fi, still runs on IPv4. So even though his server was technically public, not really anybody could reach it except for people like me, nerds, who enabled IPv6. So I needed a way to take IPv4 traffic from anyone in the world and hand it off to an IPv6 only server without touching his network settings and without making players install a single mod. So I made a free cloud server with Oracle. It had a single job, to sit in the middle and to translate. It would take the IPv4 information from the players, then make a new IPv6 connection to the server and forward all that information. I installed a tiny program on the server that does nothing except forward all the traffic to that IPv6 computer. This means it was essentially being a Google Translate, if you will, in the middle of a conversation. The player connects to a normal looking address which routes the player to the cloud server. It receives the information and forwards it onto the server. The server returns and the cloud server returns it back to the client. Boom. A player is now connected to the Minecraft server. I felt like a genuine genius. Then. His IPv6 address changed. Turns out that's the thing. It can just change on its own, whenever it feels like it. And when it does, the whole relay breaks, because it was pointed at an address which doesn't exist anymore. So I made two more scripts. The first sits on the server PC. It checks a DNS record for a non-public domain and sees where it is pointing. If it is not the same as its own public IP, it changes it. The second script sits on the Oracle server. It checks a DNS record to see if the IP that is attached there is the same it is currently forwarding all its traffic to. If it is not, update it, and new connections will instantly be routed to the correct IP. So now, for now, it works. It is a free server, running nearly entirely locally, no port forwarding, no mods, just a Minecraft Alpha server running from an internet connection that should not have been able to host one. In theory, it could work on any Minecraft version, it just happened to be that Alpha was the use case. And of course, go check out Lukey Does Stuff channel and Discord, which will both be in the description. And to end this off, thank you for watching, goodbye.